Alright, so good afternoon, grade 12 STEM Health student. This is March, and this is another week of video discussion for SPO001 Safety and First Aid. So for this week, we are going to discuss three topics. That's Module 4, 5, and 6. That's day 6, 7, 8, respectively. Okay, so we'll be starting first with Module 4. Okay, and that's day 6, Module 4, entitled Restoring Strength and Condition Through Water Training. Okay, so contrary to what we actually believe, pwede tayo mag-exercise and maggawa ng training when it comes to, sa tubig, okay? So this is actually a lesson wherein we will be able to see and learn how we do training in the water. Okay, so here are your lesson objectives. So at the end of this module, you should be able to identify activities for restoring strength and condition of participants after rehabilitation. Okay, so mostly kasi when it comes to water training, this is being done by uh, by individuals who have, for example, nagkaroon sila ng aksidente and they needed to rehabilitate in order to restore their strength in their muscles and bones and joints. Okay, so sometimes the doctors would suggest, okay, water training kasi less impact siya. Tsaka mas safer, lalo na kapag meron kang coach na kasama mo. Okay, so when we talk about water training, this is, water rehabilitation exercise that allows you to exercise and rehabilitate your body without sudden sharp movement and sometimes painful experience of exercising on dry land. Kasi kapag nag-exercise ka sa ground, not in the water, okay, sometimes the movements are so vigorous, okay, that sometimes you cannot help but to, have injuries for that, okay? Pero kapag sa water training kasi, hindi sudden ang mga movements, okay? Walang sudden sharp movements. Kaya the impact on your bones, the impact on your joints is hindi kagaya nung kapag nag-exercise at training ka sa ground, okay? So we have a lot of benefits that you could get when it comes to water training, okay? So I have enumerated these benefits that you could get. Okay, so first and foremost, water training enhances your balance and coordination. So how does it do it? Okay, water exercises go a long way into, helping you build stability and expand your muscle strength for better coordination. So besides, the water is an environment wherein you are in control of all physical exercises as opposed to exercising on dry land. Para kasing since hindi masyadong sudden at sharp ang mga movements na nagagawa mo sa tubig, okay? The impact on the bones, on the joints, on your muscles is not that much as compared to when you do it on land, okay? So it enhances your balance and coordination. Since hindi, since when you go into the water, di ba, mafe-feel mo parang sometimes if you stand still, okay, you will notice that you get swept away by the waves sometimes, okay? But through water training, through training in the water, okay, you will be able to enhance your balance and coordination. Kapag na-master mo yung balance and coordination mo sa tubig, okay, you will be able to master your balance and coordination when you do training sa ground, okay? What else? Water training also improves your cardiovascular strength. Yes, that's very good, okay? Because the water pressure in the pool will help you, okay, in your blood circulation, okay? So if the water pressure is helping your blood circulation, then definitely it reduces your blood pressure. Kapag maayos ang flow ng ating blood due to water training, then it reduces your blood pressure. Pag bumababa ang blood pressure natin, it puts, less strain sa ating heart as it pumps blood. Okay, kapag mataas kasi ang blood pressure natin, yung heart natin also will also keep up with the large amount of pressure during pumping. So, ang tendency niyan, mapapagod si heart. Okay? So, with time, you gain cardiovascular strength. Okay? So, that's one way of improving your cardiovascular strength. Okay? So, what else? It's a low impact exercise. Okay? Because besides the water's buoyancy, okay, reduces the impact that exercises have on your joints and muscles. And sabi ko to kanina, kapag nasa tubig ka kasi, when you do movements in the water, it doesn't have sharp movements. It doesn't have sudden sharp movements sa iyong mga muscles, sa iyong mga joints. So it's a low impact exercise. Okay? What else? It also helps you lose weight, burn calories, and tone your muscles. Yeah. If I may just share, okay, when I was in college, okay, we have swimming classes, okay, and I've noticed after the swimming classes that are, my muscles have shape, my muscles have tones, hindi lang sa isang part ng body ko, for the whole body, okay, for my whole body. So for the 4 months that we had swimming classes, okay, because that's the whole semester, okay, I've noticed that my legs are toned, my legs, my arms are toned, the muscles in my arms are toned. So it's really a good uh, exercise. Okay, so because water exercise can help you burn 500 to 1,000 calories per hour, o diba? Kapag magsiswimming ka, you are burning calories, okay? And when you swim or do water exercises in cold water, your body burns more calories to keep you warm. Syempre, yung water temperature, okay, it's somehow cold because it's exposed in the environment. So, yung water sa pool, mostly, okay, except for heated waters in some pools, okay, medyo malamig yung water. So, yung temperature ng water would affect our body's temperature. So, bababa yan. Okay? Now, since the body, let's inject here the homeostasis, okay? Since the body, all right, detects that the body temperature is, the temperature of the body is going down, it will exert effort, okay? It will exert effort. The more calories, okay, it will burn more calories to keep us warm. Okay, so pag nag-burn ng calories, it will provide heat, then definitely it will not, it will neutralize the lowering of the body temperature. Okay, so the more calories you burn, the more weight you lose, of course. So besides, the water massages your muscles in a way that helps tone them. Sabi ko nga, if you do water exercises or if you do swimming, okay, as an activity, okay, you will see that your muscles are toned, your arm muscles, your leg muscles are toned, okay, and then your joints have flexibility in them. Okay, so what else? It also enables you to heal and recover from chronic conditions. Okay, this is very much particular with older people who have arthritis. Okay, so for older people na may mga arthritis, having water exercises and warm water helps relieve the pain in arthritis. Okay, so inflammation around the joints and swollen muscles. Okay, so uh, please take note, okay, the water exercises doesn't cure the arthritis, okay, it just lessens the pain, okay, they prevent the condition from getting worse, okay. So if we have parents that are suffering from arthritis, you can invite them to do water training or water exercises para ma-relieve yung kanilang mga arthritis, okay. Next, water aerobics has mental health benefits, which is true, diba? Parang, uh, if someone invites you to go swimming or if someone invites you to go to the beach, iba yung effects sa ating mentality. Parang it's really exciting. It lifts the mood. Okay, it makes you happy. Well, in my case, okay, if someone invites me to go swimming, talagang nakaka-excite, talagang nakaka-happy. All right. So how? What are the other mental health benefits? It provides better sleep. Okay. So water has a therapeutic way of refreshing your mind and keeping you invigorated. Talagang, it improves your mood. Okay? So if you have a good mood, you have refreshed your mind, you have invigorated, then hence you will have a better sleep. Okay, so it also, one thing, it also reduces anxiety. Okay, so the water has a soothing effect on your mind, which helps reduce your stress level. Yung mga iba nga kapag halimbawa stress sila sa work or sa studies, okay, punta lang sila sa beach or go to the pool and then take a dip. Okay, tas parang the mood is improved. Okay, all right. So what else? It also aids in recovery from injuries. Okay, so this is, again, very particular with older people, because as you go older, all right, your injuries might take longer to heal compared to those people, younger people. Okay, so that's because your muscle tissues are worn out and may take longer to regenerate. Okay, so through water training, okay, say for instance, if you have recently undergone hip surgery, this is common for older people. Okay, water aerobics classes will help you build your muscle strength, okay, which aids in quick recovery. So see, water training talaga, it's improving the quality of your muscles. It improves the strength in your muscles. Kapag ka ini-improve niya yung ganun, yung quality ng muscles, yung strength in the muscles, if it improves, then definitely yung recovery natin mas mabilis. Okay? What else? It helps increase your flexibility, since when you do water exercises, when you go into the water, okay, you have to keep your balance and coordination. And if you do that, okay, you are also pushing your muscles beyond what they can do. All right. So kapag you're trying to maintain your balance and coordination, okay, by staying in the water and by not getting swept away. All right. So you also build your flexibility. Okay, water, because water adds resistance to the movements you make, di ba nga? It's very much related to balance and coordination. So your joints and body parts are pulled and pushed in directions they aren't used to. Okay, so with time you get used to this, and this increases your flexibility both on dry land and in water. Okay, kasi syempre hindi naman tayo sanay na nagmo-move sa water, okay, because we are always on land, okay, most of the time. So if we enhance our movement sa water, okay, and that also increases our flexibility because our muscles are being pushed, okay, to directions that we're not used to. Okay, what else? It helps in cooling the body temperature. Yes, okay. Water aerobics is an excellent form of workout, especially in the hot summer days, because they cool down your body temperature. Okay, so hindi lang for the sake of, you know, going to the pool. It's not only for the sake of having fun. Okay, it's also for the sake of, trying to help your body. Okay, and lastly, it helps you build the physical endurance. As you continue challenging your muscles, they become stronger as you build your physical endurance. Your heart, your lungs, and other body muscles becomes stronger as you get used to moving in water, as you get used to maintaining your balance and coordination in the water. Okay, so you also build your physical endurance. So in the physical endurance, that includes your heart, your heart muscles, your muscles in the lungs. Okay, they also become stronger. Okay, so those are the benefits of water training. So this time, okay, yes, I have, you have in your modules steps with this when it comes to different exercises in the water. Okay, but I'm gonna give you a short video, an example of each exercises mentioned in your modules. Okay, so okay, so this is a very good example of ankle exercises.
This is an
Okay,
ankle routine for
yes.
flexibility and strength. Begin standing in chest deep water. Upright with the knees soft, Begin by rolling from toe to heel in a front to back motion.
All right, that's
Keep
toe
it
to
slow and
heel.
steady
Okay, so
you can
it's,
get good contact
you
with
know,
the pool
it's
floor.
somehow doing something like this. Okay.
Next, you'll see one foot a little ahead of the left as you continue the slow front to back roll. Try it on the other side.
This is like doing this.
Notice how you
okay?
feel. Is one side a little bit more difficult than the other? Keep practicing to improve your range. Now let's try adding circular motions.
Okay, that circular motion
This
is
is
something
definitely
like
better
this.
if you're
okay?
wearing a pair of water shoes.
Yung una niyang ginawa
But if
kanina,
not,
something
move
like
it at a
this.
speed that's comfortable. With shoes, I encourage you to slow it down. Try counting to 8 as you move in that circular direction. Make sure you complete it in both directions. Nice and slow and steady.
By the way, the shoes that she is wearing are water shoes, okay?
After you complete the ankle mobility exercises, let's try a few for stability. Keeping the feet wide, we're starting with the toe turning out and in. Soften into those knees and hips, letting that ankle. As you lightly bounce to the pool floor, change up that move now. We're going to take it to a small range jumping jack, out and in. Allow that body weight to sink down to the floor, right into the ankles. You can increase intensity here if you want to make it a little bit more impact as you become more familiar with the move. Our final move is going to be a shuffle, front to back, almost like a wide cross-country ski. If it's a little bit too difficult, bring the legs a little bit closer together. It'll help you get through that good ankle range. You see here, the heels are having good contact with the pool floor.
Yeah, you have to make sure that your heels are reaching the floor of the pool. Okay, so that's a very good example of ankle exercises. Okay, so I have also another video here. Okay, this is ano naman for leg raises and leg swings. Okay, so again, you have steps there in your modules, but I'm going to show you, okay, an example workout that does leg raises and leg swings. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of like a workout, okay? Alright, so you might be interested in doing this when you go swimming next time. Okay, so see, it's leg swinging, alright? The woman is doing leg swings with arm movements. Okay, that's side steps. It certainly looks kind of like easy, pero kung ikaw hindi ka talaga masyadong nakaka-maintain ng balance mo sa water, this is quite hard. Okay, this is quite hard to maintain your balance. Ang galing lang niya. Okay, yeah, that's kind of like leg raises. Okay, that's really hard to do that, especially if you stand on one leg. Okay, that's quite hard. Para lang siyang nag-workout sa dry land. It's really good. It's really hard to maintain, okay? That's especially if you just started doing this, it's really hard to maintain the balance and coordination that you have. Sometimes when you do that, okay, you tend to slip and then you fall kahit nasa water ka. takes a lot of effort, guys. All right, so those are leg raises and leg swings. Okay, so looks quite easy pag pinapanood mo siya, pero when you actually do it, it's, lalo na if it's your first time, it's really hard, okay? It's really hard to maintain your balance and coordination. That's why water exercises is a very good exercise, or water training is a very good exercise to enhance your balance and coordination, okay? Because the water pressure is pushing your movement, okay? It pushes you in all directions that you're not used to, okay? Okay, so this time naman it's water, walking in the water. All right, so yeah, okay.
A good way to start any aquatic exercise program is with walking. So Megan's going to show you 3 ways to walk today: forwards, backwards, and sideways. So we'll start with forwards walking, Maggie. You put one foot in front of the
Sometimes just
other.
simply
Heel to
walking
toe.
in
You want to
water
make
is
sure
quite
that your
really hard.
posture is upright. You're looking ahead. You don't want to be looking down at your toes as you're walking. And you want to make sure you get a good arm swing with it. Any sort of arm swing through the water is also strengthening in the arms. The second one is backwards, which Maggie's about to show you. Backwards walking, same thing, upright posture, make sure your core is strong, that your abdominals are engaged, with that belly button towards your spine, and then turn around. You want to make sure you do this in an open environment where there's not a bunch of obstacles you have to walk around, just for safety. And then the third one is sidestepping. And it's just like it sounds, it's a shuffle step. You don't have to cross over, keeping your posture upright and making sure the foot stays parallel to the ground. Now, Maggie's doing all of these walking exercises nice and slow. The way that the viscosity and resistance of water works is that the slower you go, the less resistance you have, so the easier it's going to be. Now, if you're a beginner, you can walk nice and slow, do it for 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, nice and slow muna kapag beginner. Tapos pagka nasanay ka na, then you can, do fast walking sa
Then you may want to
water.
start with a little bit faster walking and do it for 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay, that's good. That's for water, walking in water exercises. Okay, then this time, okay. All right, so we have here a workout that does shoulder flexion and abduction. Okay, you can do this when you go to the water next time. Okay. For shoulders and arms. If you flatten your hands, then definitely you have more resistance. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ganyan ang movement ganyan ang itsura ng kamay, okay, it will add more pressure. So, mas maraming pressure ang nandun sa inyong shoulders. Yeah, this is actually kind of like what they use for float. Kind of like it, parang board, okay, but it's another version, okay. Parang siyang foam. It's like a foam, eh. Crazy arms, yeah. See the hands, it's cupped, okay. Pag ganyang nakakapang hands, mas mataas na naman ang pressure niyan. So, ibig sabihin, if mas mataas ang pressure, mas mataas din ang pressure ang na-apply sa mga shoulders. Yeah. Sometimes, unknowingly, okay, you guys do this, diba? When you go to the pool, you unknowingly do this sometimes. Yan, yung mga gumaganyan. Okay. Alright, so those are examples of exercises, water training that you can do in the water. Okay, so yeah, okay. I think that's it for our module 4. Okay, so keep calm and do water aerobics. Okay, so the next time you hit the waters, either kahit sa beach or kahit sa pool, okay, make sure to apply some of the things that you have learned here in our discussion. Okay, so keep calm and do water aerobics. Okay, all right. Okay, so for questions, to this topic, okay, just send me a message in our group chat or in my personal message. Okay, so next up, okay, we have day 7, module 5. Okay, so this is cycling and recreational walking. Okay, so when you have these cycling and recreational walking, here are your lesson objectives. So at the end of this module, you should be able to identify activities for restoring strength and condition of participants through cycling and recreational walking after rehabilitation. And you should also be able to perform recreational walking to restore and or maintain health. Okay, so cycling is actually a knee-friendly activity kasi the body part that is being used mostly when you do cycling is your knees, okay, because they are the ones, you know, pushing to the pedal. Okay, it's the feet pushing to the pedal, but it's the knees that are applying force to it. Okay, and these cycling, this knee-friendly activity can help to improve knee joint mobility and stability. Okay, so cycling is also good for knee rehabilitation because it's, you know, cycling is also frequently used as a rehabilitation exercise modality after knee injury or surgery. Kung hindi man sa ganitong klase ng bike, sa stationary bike, pwede silang gumawa, ay pwede nilang gawin yun, okay? As a rehabilitation exercise after injury or surgery. Okay, so cycling features low impact, okay? Because lalo na if you are in a stationary bike, something like this, okay, kagaya nito, if it's, you know, if you do cycling in a say stationary bike, it has low impact. Kasi the ones that are just being forced to move here are your legs, your thighs, and then your knees. Okay, and you are in a stable position, lalo na if you are, you know, doing stationary bikes. Okay, non-weight bearing controlled movement, it nourishes joint cartilage, lalo na sa mga knees, okay? And it's a cardiovascular exercise activity. Yes, it's also a cardio workout, okay? Kapag nag-cycling kayo in a stationary bike, it improves cardiovascular activities, okay? It uses a range of motion that is needed for most activities of daily living, like walking, climbing up the staircase. Kasi kapag, di ba, if you're climbing up the staircase, you are folding your legs. Okay? You have to lift your legs and fold your knees. Okay, so that's the act of doing cycling is needed in order for us to enhance our range of motion that is needed for activities of daily living. Okay. So what are the goals? Okay, what are the goals of cycling? So it decreases pain. It prevents a reoccurrence of the injury because if you do cycling, you are enhancing the joints. Therefore, the it if you enhance the joints, if you improve the function of your joints, then you have a speedy recovery. Okay. It increases or restores knee joint stability. Yes. Okay. It increases or restores knee joint range of movement. Habang ginagawa mo ang cycling, the more that you are using your knees, your legs, and your thighs, okay, the more they have increasing knee joint range of movements. And it also increases or restores the strength of muscles around the knees. Okay, so pagka yung mga knees natin kasi, of course, it's a bone, then there are also muscles surrounding that bone in your knees. Okay, if you do cycling, it improves the muscles around it in order for it to protect, you know, the muscles will protect the bones in your knees more. Okay, so that's cycling goals. Okay, now another kind of an activity, okay, so aside from cycling that you can do, all right, it's also a recreational activity which allows time for relaxation or adventure sessions. The good thing about recreational activities is that you are having fun, okay, at the same time you are doing workouts or you're doing training. Okay, so that's a good thing about recreational activities. These kinds of activities are actually, you know, fun. That's why you're having, you know, that's why you're having an adventure. Okay, but at the same time, it's also improving your muscles. It's also improving the condition of your body. Okay, and one of which Okay, recreational activity is your recreational walking, an activity used for exercise, relaxation, and refreshment of strength and spirit. Okay, sometimes, have you noticed, guys, kapag halimbawa, you and your friends, nung hindi pa tayo, okay, nung wala pang pandemic, okay, you and your friends, after classes, would go home, and then you will walk together hanggang sa makarating kayo sa inyong mga sakayan, something like that. Okay, so that's also one kind of recreational walking. Okay, so I remember one time, okay, we have a friend before. Okay, so he was not used to here in Ordinata City kasi hindi siya taga dito. So the first time that he came here, okay, he tried walking when nung pauwi na siya, he tried walking from Yupang hanggang sa munisipyo kasi doon sa munisipyo siya kukuha ng kanyang sakayan. So that's so that's parang nagkaroon siya ng exercise ng di oras, okay? Nag-recreational walking siya, okay? Kasi hindi pa niya alam po sa yung mga sakayan dito sa Ordaneta before, okay? So that's good, okay? You're doing an activity that makes you, parang having fun, okay? And at the same time, you are taking care of your body as well. Okay? So recreational walking, what are the characteristics of recreational walking with short distances, short section trails? Say for instance, may parks, okay? And then you walk from one side of the park to the other side of the park, okay? With an organized meander around a local park or trail. Parang lakad-lakad lang, okay? Just for the sake na, you get to spend longer time with your friends, you do recreational walking, okay? Less challenging setting, less strenuous in natures. Less strenuous kasi you are having fun while, you're chatting with your friends while walking, papunta sa sakayan, then that's, less strenuous. And a daily regimen that is undertaken for health benefits. Maraming health benefits ang paglalakad. Ang simpleng paglalakad, maraming nagiging health benefits yan. Okay? So one of the benefits is reducing the risk of coronary heart disease. Yes, because when you walk, it improves blood circulation. If it improves blood circulation, then definitely it reduces the risk for developing atherosclerosis. Okay? It lowers down your blood pressure. Yes, kasi pag, di ba sabi ko kanina sa water training, if it improves the circulation, then definitely it lowers the blood pressure. If it lowers the blood pressure, then it puts less strain to your heart as it pumps. Okay, reducing high cholesterol because yeah, you burn calories when you walk. Okay, it reduces body fat. Yes, it's somehow related to reducing high cholesterol. Enhancing mental well-being. Sometimes if you really need to think, lakad-lakad muna. Okay, para lang makapag-isip. It increases bone density. Yes, it reduces the risk of cancer of the colon kasi it improves circulation. Okay? If it improves circulation in your bowels, then definitely you reduce the risk of cancer. Okay? It helps to control body weight. Yeah, because you are reducing body fat, then it helps to control body weight. It helps osteoarthritis, okay, because when you walk, okay, you are enhancing the strength of your joints. That's why if you have stronger joints, then it helps when you have osteoarthritis. And then it also helps to increase flexibility and coordination. Yes, because if you are walking around, then you are, kahit tapos lalo pa kung iba-ibang setup ng lalakaran mo. Meron yung mga pataas, pababa, stairs, okay? So it helps in increasing flexibility and coordination, okay? So are you guys, uh, doing recreational walking sometimes? O mahirap nang gawin yan ngayon lalo't hindi kayo masyadong lumalabas ng bahay because of the pandemic. Hindi na tayo face to face. Yeah. That's why even if at home, okay, you can do this, all right? Para naman it helps the body to uh, increase flexibility and coordination. Yeah, to walk in nature is to witness 1,000 miracles, step by step, day by day. Okay, so it's when you walk kasi, parang there are a lot of things that you see, there are a lot of things that you discover. Okay, and it's really a nice thing to just walk around, notice the people, notice what they're doing. People of, looking at people from all walks of life. Okay, step by step, day by day. Okay, so that's recreational walking and cycling. Okay, if you have a stationary bike at home, then you do this. Okay, you do this. You try to do cycling for at first. Pag una mo na pag beginner, mga 5 minutes. Then you increase the progression. You do it for 10 minutes. You do it for 15 minutes straight. And then finally, if you are really well versed with cycling, you do it for 20 minutes straight. That's progression, right? That's progression. You have learned that in the principles of fitness and training. Okay, so that's it for day 7, module 5. Now let's proceed with day 8, module 6. Now, kanina, we will restore strength and condition through water training kanina. Now, this time naman, it's restoring strength and condition through weight training. Okay, so this time we are going to do weight training. All right, so we have here the following learning objectives or lesson objectives. So at the end of the module, you should be able to identify activities for restoring strength and condition of participants after rehabilitation, and you also have to be able to perform weight training activities appropriately to restore strength and condition. Okay, so weight training is a common type of strength training that uses weights to increase physical strength and size of skeletal muscles. Okay, this is the most common thing being done by people nowadays. They hit the gym, they do weights, okay? But if you plan on going to the gym, you have to ask first a professional, okay, when it comes to do weights. Kasi hindi lang yan basta-basta pupunta ka lang sa gym tapos mag-weights. Kailangan mo munang mag-ask ng opinion ng isang pro when it comes to weight training. Kasi sila magsasabi kung anong klaseng workout regimen ang gagawin mo. Okay? Alright, so we have here the following benefits of weight training. So it increases muscle strength and muscle mass. The more you lift weights, okay, the more your the muscle mass improves, okay. It increases bone density, prevents osteoporosis, it improves cardiovascular health, decreases blood pressure. Again, how? By improving blood circulation. If the blood circulation is improved, bababa ang blood pressure, cholesterol, tsaka body fat. Prevents injury, yes. It optimizes recovery following injury or surgery. Kasi kapag nagkaroon ka ng injury, tapos you do training, it improves your muscle mass, then definitely it allows for faster healing. Okay, it improves mood and counter feelings of desperation. Yeah, there are some people who feels happy when they do training or when they hit the gym, they pull weights. Okay, it improves their mood. Okay, there are I have some friends who tells me that nagiging happy sila if they are weight training. Okay, so that's the benefits of weight training. Now, how to prevent injury during weight training? You have to maintain proper you have to maintain proper form. Okay, that's why before you do any weight training, you have to consult first with a professional when it comes to weight training. You have to ask them kasi sila ang mag-guide sa'yo kung anong magiging posture mo, kung paano mo gagawin ang isang routine. Okay? And also, before you do any weight training, you have to stretch and you have to warm up. Okay, that's why it's very important for you to do kind of like isometric exercises, di ba? Nag-isometric exercises kayo noon before kayo nag-measure ng inyong mga physical fitness scoreboard, okay? So you do stretching and warm up. How? Through isotonic or isometric exercises, okay? Proper breathing. That's why, again, sinasabi ko nga, kailangan nyo ng weight training coach in order for them to properly assist you when it comes to doing weights. Maintain good hydration, of course, when you do weight training, you sweat a lot, you lose a lot of fluids. That's why you have to replace them as well. Avoid pain by how? You avoid pain by maintaining proper form, by stretching and warming up muna before doing weight training. That's how you avoid pain. And for those who have just had injuries or nagkaroon ng surgeries, mag-consult muna sa ating mga physician on, on advices when it comes to weight training. Are you allowed? Hanggang saan lang ang pwede mong ibuhatin na weights? You have to consult a physician for that. Okay? So those are ways on how to prevent injury during weight training. So these are now most commonly used equipment during weight training. So of course you have seen your dumbbells, your barbell. These are neoprene weighted bags. So these are bags, yes, but they have sand inside. Okay, and sometimes you also lift weighted plates. Sometimes you also lift kettlebells. Okay, you can find this mostly sa mga gyms. All right, but yes, sabi ko nga, hindi basta-basta ang pag-weight training. You have to ask a professional coach for that. Kasi silang magbibigay. They will ask you of your medical condition. They will ask you of what you want to do, okay? And then after which they will devise a regimen that will be fitted to what you really need to do, okay? And they will guide you, all right? So these are weight training, okay? So the basics of setting up a program, you have to start slowly. This will decrease your chance of injury and soreness. Actually, before you do anything, before you do any weight training, you have to stretch muna and you have to do warm-ups. Start with single sets and work your way up to multiple sets. Rest for 30 seconds to 1 minute before going to the next move. It's important for you to rest in between different sets kasi this, you have to catch your breath muna. Kaya nga kanina, you have to, ano sabi? Proper breathing. Okay? So if you continuously do weight training without even resting, okay, your breathing patterns may be disrupted. Use the correct weight amount. Kaya nga sinasabi ko kanina, when you want to do weight training, you have to consult muna sa mga professionals. Kung anong klaseng weights, kung gaano kabigat yung weights, kailangan mong ang pwede mong buhatin. Using too much weight will increase your chance of injury because your form will suffer. So, gusto mong mabilisan na weight training, kinuha mo kaagad yung pinakamabigat, hindi mo pa nga nabibuild yung muscle mass mo at saka yung muscle strength. You proceed to heavier weights if nagkakalaman ka na, if your muscle mass is increasing, if your muscle strength is already increasing. Give your muscles time to rest and recover. You should wait at least 48 hours before you train the same muscle group once again. Okay? Huwag naman yung araw-araw na training. Okay? Every 2 days. Okay? So, a few times a week, something like that. Okay? Because you have to give your muscles time to rest and recover. Kapag ka nag-workout ka kasi, you put strain on your muscles, then sometimes they get tired. Okay? Napupunit sila. So, kailangan mong mag-rest at kailangan nilang mag-recover. Para kung halimbawa, you want to do some weight training again, okay, your muscles can keep up. Okay? Alright, so this is a 15-minute dumbbell exercises. It's also available in your modules, okay, but I have added here a link. Okay, here's another exercise workout using dumbbells. Okay, and this is approximately 20 minutes. So if you have dumbbells at home, okay, you may be able to do this workout. Okay. So success starts with, yes, self-discipline naman lagi yan eh. Okay, the harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. Kaya nga there are some people na kapag nasimulan na nila ang mag-weight training, ang hirap na nilang matanggal sa sistema nila. Lalo na kapag they have seen results, they are enjoying while they do weight training, okay? So, it's just a proper mindset when it comes to this, okay? Kaya nga, pag weight training ka with the intention of losing weight, dapat you have self-discipline, okay? If you have self-discipline, then you will be able to see results of your training, okay? So for questions and clarifications, please send me a message in our GCs or send me a private message if there are some concerns and clarifications with regards to our topics, okay? So that ends, yes, that ends my discussion for modules 4, 5, and 6. Okay, please work on your assignments and upload it in our assignment post for SPO001 safety and first aid subjects. Okay, so thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you have learned a lot of things when it comes to water training, weight training, and cycling and recreational activities. Okay, so thank you very much and have a great day ahead. Goodbye, guys.